Ben, interesting, when you wrote the story and I read it, I thought, wow, if you have these wealthy individuals being told to sell their businesses by advisors, that screams market top. Is that the correct interpretation?
Well, it certainly could be the market top. We have really no way of knowing, but 2020 is going to be an interesting year for a lot of other reasons. First of all, you have a ton of buyers circling, so these companies are getting great valuations. And if you are a baby boomer who's built their business over their whole lifetime and you're ready to check out, you might as well do it right now while conditions are really good. The other thing that's coming down the pike is a potential for political change. And taxes are a big factor in selling a business, and all the leading Democrats are talking about raising taxes, especially on capital gains, which would be the main tax that entrepreneurs paying when they're selling their business.
Is there any way to quantify how much more advisors are asking wealthy individuals to just think about selling their businesses?
This is very anecdotal. I'm just hearing, and honestly, like, the taxes is probably less a driver because it's really hard to get people to make a decision based on future taxes, and the 2020 election seems very far away. But there really are a ton of baby boomers who own businesses and need to be checking out at some point. And they all have, a lot of them hope that their kids are going to take over. But when I talk to advisors, they continue to say the kids aren't interested. It's hard to break it to our clients, but the kids aren't stepping up. They have their own careers. They have their own interests. They're not interested in mom or dad's mom and pop shop.
All right, I'm smiling because I'm thinking of all these bankers going to their clients and saying, he's good for nothing. He's not going to necessarily manage it. It's time to sell. I wonder how much this is stemming from so much money that's coming into all of these funds that need a place to park. And these advisors saying, look, we've got both sides of the equation here. Hey, you client, just sell your business, and then I can put these two together.
Yeah, you've got private equity knocking on the door. You've got all these new family offices being started by billionaires and other wealthy folks, and they're all out there looking for deals. And a lot of these inquiries are coming into these wealth advisors and these investment banks. Do
we have a sense of how many more wealthy families are choosing to sell these businesses?
We really haven't seen an uptick in the data yet. And what I'm wondering is if what I'm being told is that if there's things happening, behind the scenes. It takes a long time to sell a family business. It can take a year or more. And what I'm really interested in is 2020, November, there's an election, and if Trump loses and Democrats come in with strong majorities and they look like they're ready to raise taxes, what does that do to deal flow at the end of the year, especially when we're talking about these kinds of deals?